Age is nothing.
A gift from my ancestors!
For this world.
A gift from my ancestors!
We that fail. I will.
Hey guys, welcome back. Got part 3 here of the Mace Ethical Titan playthrough. For this one, I have all the endgame bosses down in their initial tiers, and then I got some mapping gameplay, and then the tier 4 of some of the bosses as well. What you saw before this part was the highlights of some of the bosses, but if you want to watch the full clips, then I'll have it timestamped in this video. There's quite a few of them, so feel free to skip around and stuff. And then at the end of this video, towards the end, I have the PoB and my overview, general tips and stuff of everything. My overall opinion of the build, it's very comfortable for mapping and most bosses. The only annoying parts of the game are big chaos damage hits and damage over time. In particular, it's mostly just Abyss that's annoying. So life and armor is in a decent state. I haven't pushed it to tier 4 yet. Based on the PoB calculations, the armor applies to elemental is strong. Especially strong for mapping and like small hits, but again, its armor falls off for big hits, so you will have to dodge the big hits still. Can't face tank everything in the game. I do plan on trying to take this setup to try and clear all the content in the game, including hard Arbiter, but I'm not sure how expensive it'll be. Upgrades are getting quite expensive, so we'll see if I take it that far or if I just switch to like another skill. But yeah, that's about all I got for the intro. Skip around with the timestamps and watch content that you want to see. Thanks as always. And yeah, enjoy.
You cannot stop us. We will take the power that we deserve. You are nothing but a tyrant.
I shall relish the chance to put you down again.
Prey. That will not go unpunished. Killing frost. As night falls, winter's chill sought the unworthy through an endless night. They wither and tarry, forsaken frosts, as cold as death of Bael's misery. The pack won't forget. Desolation. Requiem. I Protect the Legion. Steel yourself. You will suffer in time.
A gift from my ancestors!
This battle is our sacred duty.
Come, Hotg. I shall enact your fate.
Time to finish this!
Temporary setback. The sands of time wait for You possess a modicum of skill. The hour grows late. Rid yourself of your delusions. You are not in control. This changes nothing. This is not the future I had foreseen.
There is no more left to challenge me here.
The surface is not your...
Do you not wonder what tugs at the strings of fate?
No chance!
What stands astride the abyss and beckons you to fall?
Meek creature!
Invasive growth. Thorn grip. Nothingness approaches. Lawn fire. Invasive growth. Thorn grip.
A gift from my ancestors!
A triumph to come out to help you here. Nothingness approaches. The Wild One's power is mine! I will always exist.
No challenge!
We that dreamed. We in nightmare. We that are one. She of winter's envy.
A gift from my ancestors!
We that fail. fetching pain. Improbable, but inconsequential. Your affliction upon her will soon be erased. Another vessel of sorrow. Tainted morality, crossing through time to find you. Acquiesce, mortal. Yield in ash.
A gift from my ancestors!
Long for this world.
This
In
will
the
make a
mother soul.
difference.
Must
Spoils of war.
serves a new master.
Did you not learn your lesson the first time?
Submit!
Justice! Cannot give up!
What are you doing?
Beast, go! I don't have time for this! Stand! Bend to my will! Impede my enemies!
Alright, so here's the PoB section. We'll just get right into it. General thoughts. If you want to see, I'm only going to explain the stuff above or below video 2, like everything above these lines. You'll see over here as well, the lines. Those are in my previous couple videos. You can see those here. But yeah, so video 3 on that right now. I crafted my weapons. Just bought good physical damage, one-hand maces, and I crafted with the suffix +4 to attack gems. And the only thing you need to do, make sure the mace has full suffixes, and then make sure it doesn't have plus level gems already. And then no matter what, it will get rid of a suffix. So pretty easy to craft those. For the trial 4, I beat it on my first try. It was pretty tight, but I did get unlucky with the debuffs early on and stuff, and yeah, so it worked out. Here's some really good mods you can get on relics. So yeah, do that and it should be smooth sailing even for melee. And then last general thought, armor break. I didn't use this till really late into the build, but armor break is super strong. 1 or 2 bonks to break armor on anything pretty much. I'm gonna keep messing with that, but I'm enjoying it right now. I got a couple ideas in mind, but right now that's where it's at. I'll move on now. So this PoB, if you see my last videos, there's tons of loadouts, all the way from level 10 to endgame, and general thoughts about each of those is here. I covered video 2, mapping. Here's some stuff I covered in videos 1 and 2. Not gonna go over those. So in video 3, yeah, I did have to do some major respeccing to use Rigwald's ferocity support. You can see that here. It requires your weapon sets to be a certain way, and my weapon set 2 is for bossing now instead of weapon set 1. So if you're just starting out the build, then you'll want to have weapon set 2 for your bossing setup. So don't follow along with my passive trees in the first couple videos. Otherwise, you'll have to respec for like 200 to 300k gold, depending on your level. And then swap to 2 mace attack setup. Yeah, so previously I was only using 1 mace attack, and it worked. But switching to double mace attacks feels so much better. One of them's mostly for damage / stunning, and then the other one's just for mob clear. And those are with their corresponding weapon sets. But yeah, I see that here. And yeah, I don't really use Hammer of the Gods that often unless it's a really tanky mob. So mace attack is actually good enough for just killing most mobs. And yeah, so my final loadout here, the endgame loadout, it might not be the final one, but this is what I got so far. I cleared all tier 1 content easily, and I did tier 4 bosses. You'll see all the clips and stuff, or you might have already seen them because this will be at the end of the video. But yeah, gear's still pretty budget, nothing over a div. Weapons easy to craft, I mentioned that above. Damage is good, solving defenses was a challenge. Between like 20 and 30k armor, max res, and 3k life, that's when you start feeling really tanky. But there are times when you're still not going to feel that tanky, and most of those times are the abyss monsters and related abyss stuff. That crap, they have the last gas multiple projectile stuff. These things, those last gas projectiles hurt quite a bit, especially like depending on where you're standing. Sometimes they can shotgun on you. And then there's a monster, I don't know, I keep hearing things how they're nerfing this, but there's one that teleports on top of you and then disables your life regen and has big damage over time. So that one's also a major problem. And I've actually done this only once, but you should probably just skip those mobs if you're having a hard time with them. And scavenge plating is an aura I'm using now. Spirit reservation. It actually does have 100% uptime on mapping and bossing if you're doing a lot of damage to the bosses. You just have to break armor of the mobs, and I have armor break and bone shatter and the skill armor breaker now, and it feels real good. And that's armor scavenge blading gives us a lot of extra armor. You'll see here we're getting 11,000 armor, pretty damn good. For charms, frozen charm mandatory, and then I use this Forsaken Bangle right now. That charm's flexible though, so experiment with things if you want. And then Leap Slam, yeah, I have it in my skills, but I only use it for hopping over gaps. I hardly ever use it. And then here's my rotation that I do for killing mobs and then killing bosses. Mace attack on set 1, bone shatter. Keep doing this until all packs are cleared. I use this until all blue and whites are dead. Yeah, so I'm pretty much just if there's any mobs left over, I'm mace attacking to prime them for stun and bone shattering, and the bone shatter usually kills everything, even the rares. If there's some super tanky rares leftovers, then I'll do mace attack set 2. And if that's not working out, then I'll do the boss rotation on them. But it's really rare where you'll need to do that, depending on your gear. For boss rotation, you armor breaker until armor is broken, mace attack set 2 until primed for stun, then infernal cry, seismic cry, hammer of the gods. Use armor breaker whenever armor broken debuff expires. And then, yeah, don't be afraid to run around if the boss is doing all of its super damage moves, or you just need to dodge stuff. Just try and get an occasional attack in to keep the stun bar from depleting. Because, yeah, once the boss is heavy stun, that's when you're doing the big damage. And then, last tip, if you're annoyed by Curse's ailments, swap Overwhelming Presence for Time of Need. I did run Time of Need for most of the game, but then after getting these nodes, slow potency, reduce slow potency, chill and temporal chains don't annoy me as much anymore, so dropped it for Overwhelming Presence. But yeah, so that's all for the general overview of the new stuff. If you want to see more gameplay, if there wasn't enough in the video, you can check out these live VODs, the VODs I have of all my live streams. Literally pretty much every second of gameplay I've had, from league start until killing Arbiter. And yeah, if there's any questions, comments, and stuff that you guys have, anything confusing, let me know. I'm not going to go over details about like items, skill tree, or anything. I'm trying to just keep it shorter, so do like an overview. But yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.